This isn't tea, this isn't coffee, this is the Offin River. It used to be the lifeblood of an entire region. Today, it is a toxic soup of mercury and mud. Across Ghana, the same story is playing out. We aren't just mining for gold, we are mining for our own destruction. Experts say by 2030, a nation sitting on one of the largest river basins may have to start importing drinking water. How did we get here? To understand this, we have to go back in time. For centuries, gold was our DNA. It was the soul of the Asante kingdom. We called it the sun that stayed on the earth. But our ancestors, they had a code. They panned by hand. They respected the spirit of the river. They took the gold but left the water. The code today has been shattered. About 20 years ago, the game changed. Industrial grade excavators and foreign investment, directly or largely from Chinese prospectors, turned a small-scale hustle into a mechanized war on nature. Today, there are over 50,000 foreign miners and over 1 million Ghanaians working the pits. The scale is no longer small, it is an ecocide. It is easy to judge from a distance, but let's look at the mass. If you're a youth in a village with no jobs, and Galamsey pays you about 8 times the minimum wage, what would you choose? We are in an economic crisis, inflation is high, the currency has struggled. For many, gold is the only hard currency left. It's a choice between starving today or dying of thirst tomorrow. Ghana is the world's second largest cocoa producer, but Galamsey is eating the farms. Miners are flooding the fields with toxic water until the farmers have no choice but to sell. We are trading a sustainable 100-year industry for a one-time gold rush. Once the mercury hits the soil, that land is dead. Nothing will grow there for 1,000 years. But do you know something? The mercury doesn't stay in the pit. It enters the cassava, it enters the fish. Eventually, it enters the womb. Medical doctors are now reporting a high rise of birth defects, babies born with incomplete limbs or neurological damage. The military raised the site. They burn down the excavators. They arrest the poor boys in the mud. But the people who owns the machines, the one who bankroll the fuel and the chemicals, they are offering in air-conditioned offices in Kumasi and Accra. Until we stop the big men pulling the strings, the race are just a performance. Ghana isn't just destroying its land, it is destroying its future. We are at a crossroad. It's either we have the gold or we have the water. We cannot have both. If we cannot win this war against Galamsey, the Gold Coast as we knew it will become a ghost coast. Save our waters, stop Galamsey. Thank you guys for watching. Catch you up in the next episode. Bye.